Alright, hey guys, and welcome back to another Star Wars CCG video. As you can see, I have decided to go deep down that rabbit hole of Star Wars CCG and branch off into the realm of Young Jedi. Many would call this the path of the dark side in terms of Star Wars CCG collecting. So before we open this up here, let me just tell you a little story about what this is. So this is my first time I'm going to be opening and looking at Young Jedi cards. This was essentially made by Decipher as a younger kids card game, so a lot easier, a lot simpler for kids to play. The artwork is nice and big, the cards are really easy to understand, and all of the cards in all of the sets are based on Episode 1, The Phantom Menace, because they lost the license to Star Wars, and then that was it, the game was dead. So it had a handful of different expansions. The first three were pretty common, and then after that they started getting pretty rare, especially the Reflection set. And I was like, okay, let's try and find a fun and inexpensive way to give Young Jedi a try. And I found somebody selling this, which is a box of cards. They said they don't know anything about these cards. They got them from an estate sale with some other Star Wars items, and I checked their other items, and it checked out. They seem to be selling just a lot of vintage antique stuff with a few other Star Wars items. They only showed 3 cards from within here and then nothing else. I said, all right, let's take the chance. Maybe whoever they got this from put their foil cards in here. Maybe they had some of the later sets in here. Chances are I just wasted, the $10 or $15, whatever it cost me to have this bought and shipped. We're probably going to get cards that are not worth much, but hey, what's the fun in it if we don't try, right? There could be some really crazy stuff. So I don't know what the condition on these is going to be. Yeah, don't know anything, and apparently neither did the seller. So let's see what the cards here on top are. And these are the ones that they chose to highlight. It looks like they honestly just pulled whatever the heck they found on the top of the stack. So this could be pretty exciting. So right off the bat, we're getting cards from Battle for Naboo. So that's the 3rd set. You can tell the rarity by this here. So every extra little spike you got on the symbol down there marks its rarity. 5-point star are rares, and those are what we're mostly going to be hoping for. There are ultra rares, but I'm not actually expecting to see those. So let's see what we got. As you can see, and this is a rare, I'm going to make a separate stack for my rares. I'll put that over here. As you can see, the card art on these is actually nice, big, and prominent. That's one thing I really like about Young Jedi is the character art and the images from the films are just actually really nice, easy on the eyes. The card art UI itself doesn't really clog the card too much. So the one nice thing here is we're getting cards from different sets so far, so it doesn't look like they just opened like a starter deck or two and threw cards in here. So we'll keep going through and see what we got. Like I said, I'm not expecting much. And if you know more about Young Jedi than me, here's another rare. Please let me know, like, does it look like they just opened cards from a starter deck and called it a day? Because we are seeing a lot of droid cards, so who knows? They probably opened a starter deck for Naboo. And that's kind of like what we ended up with here. Ooh, man, that is a rough card. Imagine this is an ultra rare. Yikes. Nope, just a battle droid that didn't survive the damage of battle. From the looks of it, there's so many repeats of these cards, unless the person that got these organized them in such a way that what do we have here? Oh, this is from a completely different game. Well, that's exciting. Star Wars trading card game. This is actually the first time I'm seeing one of these in person. Man, it actually looks like this whole case is all droids. That's crazy. That's actually kind of fun, I guess, in a way. I guess I'll have a crazy droid collection going forward. So this looks like it's a rare because it's got the 4 points. Put that there. Not a rare, uncommon. So the other ones are commons, those are uncommons, and then we got rares. So we'll see, man. I don't know what the heck to expect from this. This is kind of wild. Apparently this person was a really big fan of the droids. Maybe we got something special buried on the bottom. It's actually kind of impressive that they accumulated such a nice little collection of these. Maybe they opened some booster packs in their day. It's another uncommon. Oh my goodness, there's so many battle droids. I do like the battle droids from episode 1 though. They're fun. I think the voices that they used on them were honestly just perfect. Oh my goodness, finally something that isn't a battle droid, it's a probe droid. And right now I'm actually going through watching Clone Wars for the first time, so I'm getting re-exposed to the battle droids all over again and their wonderful voices. Man, they really loaded up on these. Okay. I mean, am I disappointed that it's not what I was expecting this to be? Maybe a little bit. But at the end of the day, I would have never known, right? Like, if somebody else would have bought this lot and it had ultra rares in it and stuff, man, I would have never known. I would have never lived it down. Sadly, all these cards are probably kind of worthless. They're probably extremely cheap. At least some of these here seem to be really good condition. Oh my goodness. This person was amassing their own army of battle droids. This is crazy and impressive. I wonder if they had other containers with all... Imagine if they had a container like this with like all Darth Mauls, all Qui-Gons, all Amidalas. But yeah, it looks like we have been... I wouldn't say duped or tricked. I'm pretty sure this seller... I mean, let's be real here. How lazy do you gotta be to just open the case up, pop the first few cards out, and take a picture? I'm sure they took a peek in here to make sure there were no main characters. I mean, come on, you gotta know a little something here about the desirability of Star Wars characters, right? They probably took a peek, saw it was all battle droids, and they were like, you know what? Let's just pretend that I don't know anything about these Star Wars cards. Let's not tell the buyer that they're gonna get 50 copies of Battle Droid Officer for Young Jedi. Well, this was certainly quite the intro to... Oh my goodness, we got some... Hold on. Hope is not lost, everybody. We have something other than a battle droid. The Mauls are hidden. The foils are hidden underneath here, alright? Here we go. We got a Neimoidian, which I actually really like the character design on. Oh, no. No. Don't tell me. Okay, what do we got? Okay, they're all upside down except for these two. More droids. Why are there 3 random Neimoidians in there? Maybe this was a deck they built. I don't know. I don't know how deck building works in Young Jedi yet. Maybe they just really wanted to build a deck with all battle droids and 3 Neimoidians for some reason. But I don't think they really have a reason. Like, I don't think those interact with these battle droids in any special way. Well, there it is. That was a total waste of money. We came away with 2 rare battle droid squads, or a battle droid squad and a destroyer droid squad in used condition. So we definitely took a chance, swung and missed. Anyway, I hope you guys were entertained by this at least, and thank you very much for watching. I've got another Young Jedi video coming up here soon that will be way more interesting than this one, I promise. See you in the next one.